Hello, welcome to One Connected Love. My name is Daniel, and I'm here today to bring you today's Twin Flame Union energy card reading. The deck I will be using today is the Psychic Tarot for the Heart by John Holland. All right, so I've already pre-shuffled the deck, so let's go ahead and get started. The underlying energy today is giving and receiving. So this card is all about giving and being rooted in love, being seated and rooted in love and giving your love. You can see with the red card here, it is the root chakra, and has an energy of grounding in love. The image in the card has hands that are all sharing, right? And this means sharing love. Some people have the understanding that receiving is what's the important thing, right? Like receiving love. But in spiritual truth, we are all connected and we are one collective consciousness, and giving and receiving are actually the same thing. When you are giving, you are also receiving. So it is very important to be grounded in love here and to really give your love. Love is something that can be given freely, right? Out of the power of your choice. And it doesn't cost you anything to give love. So that's what the underlying energy for this reading is. Let's go ahead and move on. The upset that the Divine Feminine is working through, daydreams and decisions. So the Divine Feminine, is currently contemplating her life direction and where to go, what to do, what really feels right, what really feels good. You'll notice that this card is green. This card is related to the heart chakra, and the heart chakra is all about feeling. It's all about love, not feelings, right? That's a different chakra, but the heart is all about love and being attuned to love. In daydreams and decisions, this could be talking about life purpose or, finances or different areas of your life. And you may be, the Divine Feminine's like contemplating what to do. Well, this is green and related to the heart chakras because your heart is actually your source for your inner guidance, right? It's called the seat of the soul for a reason. It's where your soul is seated, and it's how God communicates. And source, God, universe, spirit, whatever term you use for it, it's how it's communicated. And it's very important to pay attention to your feelings when you're making a large choice, a big decision in the direction that you're going, because you'll begin to notice that things resonate and things feel good, and that should be the path that you go when things feel good in your heart. So yeah, this is really saying stay rooted in love and really go in and ask your inner guidance. That's what the Divine Feminine is working through right now, and really deciding which path to take. What can be gained from this if the Divine Feminine heals this? We're getting the third eye chakra. Now, the third eye chakra is all about like spiritual sight, spiritual clarity, and from really healing on the inside and paying attention to what feels good in her heart will actually give her clarity there. And of course, clarity in the direction of life purpose or abundance or things like that. But this is always reflected back to oneself, and it's really clarity about herself. The more that you stay inward and you heal these things and you really know yourself, you learn about yourself, the more clarity you learn about yourself in spiritual truth. We're not talking about surface level things about knowing yourself. The Divine Feminine here is really working on clarity on who she is. All right. Now, the upset that the Divine Masculine is working through. How funny. Clarity of belief. So this is directly reflected and related to the divine feminine, especially in terms of twin flames, right? Your soul counterpart, your perfect soul mirror, and your perfect partner in life. The divine masculine seems to also be working through clarity, more so about believing in oneself and believing in who he is. So this is the same thing, going inward, trusting, you know, how can he be sure that what he's feeling is correct? Same thing you can see here. He has a green butterfly, feels related to the heart chakra, and he actually has his hand over his heart. So it's like he is determining how to follow his heart. You'll notice here that this little pink loop looks like a sideways heart, kind of leading him, and it feels like he's being led by love, feeling into his heart there. So very interesting to see that that's what the divine masculine is working through here. Let's see what the divine masculine can achieve by working through his feelings here. Wow, this is very interesting. So he actually got the crown chakra. Now, the crown chakra is all about like wisdom. It's all about spirit, being connected to source, in the terms of like mental clarity, spiritual truth, the highest spiritual truths. So very similar to the divine feminine. The divine masculine will also gain clarity, right? Clarity in thoughts, clarity in feelings, but also clarity about who he is as a divine being and a divine child of God. We are all divine children of God, but in many cases, right, we don't realize that. We realize it with our heads, but we don't necessarily understand it with our hearts. And I really feel that that's what the divine masculine is moving through right now. Really understanding what it means to be a divine child of God, and claiming that in his heart. Very interesting reading here. All right. So the last and final card here is Darkest Fears. So this is the overall energy that would be attained by both the divine feminine and the divine masculine should they move through their upsets. Now, what I'm feeling with Darkest Fears is you obviously see, this person looks like he's a little bit like inner. He's inward right now, but he's also getting mental clarity here in the image. If you can't see that because the light, you can get a bit cut there. Very interesting. These moon phases, these solar phases over his head also almost look like a crown, which crowns can be symbolic for the crown chakra, right? But it seems like moving through their darkest fears and understanding who they are will actually bring them clarity on their divinity. So overall, a very good reading. They essentially just are working through some fears to gain deeper clarity on who they are, which is always a good thing. So that is the overall Twin Flame Union energy card reading. I hope that you enjoyed this reading. If you did enjoy this reading, please like and subscribe to our channel. There will be many more videos to come and many more readings to come. So if you like what you saw, come back and check out our videos in the future. Christina and I are twin flames in harmonious union, and we do private coaching and private twin flame card readings, private twin flame coaching. If you're interested in our services to see where you're at in your vibration and your specific twin flame journey, check out our website below at oneconnectedlove.com, and we'd be happy to help you there. So as always, thank you very much for watching our videos, and we will see you next time.